Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Jeff Locke gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, you take a look right here. Right-handed hitters are hitting less than 250 against him. He's had his way with them.
David Wright heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
And something's going to have to give here in game 1 because both of these teams come in riding winning streaks. They've played some of their best baseball this season, so this is set up to be an exciting series. Yeah, a nice job there as this one gets right up the middle to start the ball game. Always nice to put a guy in the stretch right from the very start.
Into the box, Neil Walker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Patty Johnson back there. Good umpire. I know some pitchers have felt the squeeze at times on the corners, but I still think he does a good job of rewarding guys for making good pitches.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter is going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
And there goes Wright. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, it looks like these guys mean business. Back-to-back singles here to start the ball game. They want to put as much pressure on this guy as they can early on.
Yoenis Cespedes will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
And he misses again, 2-0.
And now on 2-0, you can't just lay a fastball in there, or he could make this a 3-0 game before you know it.
Lock sets. Here it is on 2-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Right on the corner, 2-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first.
Early struggles here with the command. That's 2 hits and a walk now in the very first inning. He's going to need to sort things out here pretty quick.
Lucas Duda will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
Swing hard liner to left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run scores. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Here's Kelly Johnson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. First and second here with nobody out. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. But they might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already, and that last one was smoked.
As Drupal Cabrera will dig in now, the 6th man to bat in the inning with still nobody out.
And it's been sort of a domino effect here in this half inning. Nobody wants to be the first guy to make an out, and so far, nobody has.
Nope,
Lays off 1-0.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. That evens it up 1-1. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Steve?
These guys need to swing for the fences. They're not an average team. They're one of the worst in the league in average, so they're not going to win games unless they hit the ball out of the ballpark. They're going to have to do that in this game.
Juan Lagares stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store.
Yeah, and this has been an impressive first inning for these guys, and you know they'd love to tack one on here.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Andrew McCutchen out there in that outfield. Man, he can play. Does a lot of things defensively, can go get the ball, covers a lot of ground, and has a pretty darn good throwing arm as well.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yeah. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
You know, sometimes big pitches come very early in games, and this is going to be a big one here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Polanco has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Mets 2 and the Pirates coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Noah Syndergaard will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
Josh Harrison comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. These Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And something's going to have to give here in game 1 because both of these teams come in riding winning streaks. They've played some of their best baseball this season, so this is set up to be an exciting series.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, there's no doubt they really need Andrew McCutchen to get back on track. He's had trouble figuring out right-handed pitching, hitting less than 250. Got a tough matchup in store, but he's got the ability and the opportunity to raise that stat line to a more respectable number.
First pitch of the at-bat. Number 26 is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for 1 pitch in 1 spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Andrew McCutcheon takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing. One and one, here it is. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lagares is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Gregory Polanco will stand in now. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday.
Well, yesterday he just kept things rolling. You know, he's had 8 RBIs in his last 10 games. I got to take that.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on him way too fast.
A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to first. Back in standing. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
High and deep to right center field. Back goes Lagares at the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
David Freese will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Squared that one up just a little late. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Lagares looks up, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run here off the bat of David Freese, as the Pirates now take a 3-2 lead.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Francisco Cervelli will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Up high. 2-1 now.
Nothing going right for him early on. It almost looks like he's trying to aim everything, and it's just not happening so far.
3 runs already home here. It's sharply toward third. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Here's the left-handed hitting Dominic Brown, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 3 homers and 4 RBIs. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Here's the 1-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Johnson going back on it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. It's the Pirates 3 and the Mets 2. Noah Syndergaard will step forward to start us out here in the second with his club down a run.
Yeah, and you figured that he'd be in pretty good shape after a 2-run top of the first, but not so.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Yeah, a tough situation here. He has the long inning on the mound, and then he's got to turn right around and lead off the next half inning.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
The third baseman.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
1 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time to take care of Wright, and that's the second out.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Stepping in, Neil Walker. He reached on a single in his first try.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
And this is low, ball 1.
You do not want to get the middle of this order up with guys on base. So this is the hitter he needs right here, right now.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. Sean Rodriguez will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. First offering on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And this is what he's got to do out there. Just focus on the task ahead. It'd be easy to go into a shell after giving up those 2 home runs in the first inning, but he knows they're counting on him to give him a few more innings, so they'll need to respond.
Striding into the box, Jeff Locke, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he takes ball 1.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Josh Harrison stands in. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
That's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Now batting, number 26.
Number 26 will bat here. No official at bat, but he's scored a run thus far.
Yeah, but he has found a way to contribute, and that's what really matters.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Grounded to third. Right has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Yoenis Cespedes is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Locke has his target. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Dribbled to the right side. Cervelli scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, first baseman, Lucas Duda.
Settling in now, Lucas Duda, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
The batter, right fielder, Kelly Johnson.
Into the box now, Kelly Johnson. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside. 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Hit high and deep to right center. McCutchen going back, still going back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 3-2. Andrew McCutchen digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Johnson on the move, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Hit to short. Cabrera's up with it. A quick out, number 1.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Ready to take his hacks again, Gregory Polanco, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
David Freese stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Well, let's see if he's okay out there. Boy, this one might be a case of adding injury to insult. It hasn't been his finest performance so far, and now this one shot right back at him at the mound. No time to get out of the way, and that's going to sting for quite a while.
Francisco Cervelli is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Dominic Brown stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Oh and 1, here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
And after 3 straight 2-out hits, that's going to earn a visit from the pitching coach. You know, there's not a whole lot of guesswork as to what he's saying. It's just, look, all we need is 1 more good pitch from you to get out of this. I know you've got it in you.
Sean Rodriguez will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
One-0 count. Here it is. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
2 out, bases loaded. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
To 2-2 now.
Oh, and he had a pitch to hit right there, too. He just didn't hit it.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Pirates leave him loaded, but they still lead it 3-2. Asdrubal Cabrera is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
And, you know, when you've got a guy out there that's mowing you down, you've got to start taking some pitches. I mean, he's tough enough as it is, but he's even tougher when you're helping him out.
Ball that's outside.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Locke gets the sign, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Down the third baseline. One and 2, here it comes. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Now to the plate, Juan Lagares. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, some comebackers you hate and some comebackers you love. And you can file this one under the love category, as he'll gobble up the check swing grounder here and make the easy little toss over to first base for the out.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Jeff Locke is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Catcher, number 49.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Josh Harrison stands in. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Johnson is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Number 26 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And it's quickly 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Noah Syndergaard will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
David Wright will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Locks ready. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. The guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect. And this thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Here's Neil Walker. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Still a 3-2 ball game. Andrew McCutchen will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Ball inside.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. 3-0 now. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. That ball was smoked, but he's gone nonetheless to start the home fifth.
Yeah, and that might give you an idea of how his stuff is starting to straighten out just a little bit here now. It's the third time through the lineup, and guys weren't getting a ton of solid contact earlier, but as his pitch count rises, they're starting to zero in on him now.
Gregory Polanco strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In for a strike, it's 1-1. This is in the air for Cespedes in left. And that's out number 2.
Third baseman, number
And you'll
7.
see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Here's David Freese to stand in. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Yeah, even with the bases empty here and 2 away, you still need to be careful here. So he's pitched him smart so far.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Line towards center field. Lagares is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Pirates. They're up 3-2. Leading off the inning, Yoenis Cespedes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Lock into the windup. 1-1 pitch on its way. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
First baseman, number 21. Lucas.
And you want to talk about being on top of your game? This is the first base runner that he's allowed since way back in the very first inning. He might not even remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Lucas Duda will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now the 0-1. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Brown is there, 1 away.
And this could have really got this inning off to a great start, but it finds the outfielder's glove out there, and that runner's forced to retreat back to first.
Here's Kelly Johnson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1. Tap foul at home plate. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runners on first with 1 down. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Hit hard to short, but this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Oh, you can feel for him, too, because you know exactly what's going through his mind right there. You can't believe it. You know, when you're going good at the plate, all the little flares and bleeders, they all start going your way and they fall in. But when you're scuffling like he has, even the Rockets find a glove.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. They're down 3-2. Francisco Cervelli will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Nope.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Yeah, he seems to be pitching him a little cautiously here. Maybe it's because he's 2 for 2 against him so far, but I think this is a guy you still need to come right after.
Oh, no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. So, unfortunately, he'll be forced to leave the game here with an apparent head injury. And we're hoping, of course, it's nothing too serious, but it's usually not good when it's above the neck. Sean Gilmartin will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 36, Sean Gilmartin.
Dominic Brown will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
Dominic Brown.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Nobody out, runner on first. That's popped up out towards short right field. Walker is there for it. 1 away.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Sean Rodriguez ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Oh, and that liner caught him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Good effort, though. That looked painful.
And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Jordy Mercer will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
Rocket to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
We're starting to see signs that he's about ready to break out of this slump he's been in. He won't get anything to show for it here, but this is a good swing and a hard hit ball. Unfortunately, though, it's just right at somebody.
Josh Harrison stands in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. Pirates strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-2. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Archimedes Caminero is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Archimedes Caminero.
Leading off the inning, Juan Lagares, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1, so getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Now this is popped meekly in the air, playable on the infield.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Kurt Suzuki. First pitch coming, here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Polanco. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Number 19 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19.
Lagares runs. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out trying to steal a base.
Here's another look, and you're going to see this throw as a high one down to second. But he's still got time to go up the ladder and then come down with it and put the tag on in time.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Full count. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down quickly. They trail 3-2. Henry Mejia will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Henry Mejia.
Number 26 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point.
The shortstop, number 26.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
But he is ready. 1-2 on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You know, getting that first out is always critical in a one-run ball game, and they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
So one away in the inning now for the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
High in the air out to center field. Lagares over to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here it comes. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, this is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
David Freese strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Tony Watson will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Tony Watson.
Leading off the inning, David Wright, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Neil Walker will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Yoenis Cespedes. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners on first with one down. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Lucas Duda digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Francisco Cervelli.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Lagares moving to his left makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 13, Dominic Brown.
Digging in now, Dominic Brown. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Just missing here, 2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Nipped the corner, 2-2.
2 strikes.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with one away.
Sean Rodriguez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. John Jaso will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
John Jaso.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Lagares moves over, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Pirates, pitcher Tony Watson.
Matt Joyce will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Matt Joyce.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Mejia sets, 0-1 on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're up 3-2. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one. John Jaso will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 28, John Jaso. Now pitching for the Pirates.
So a save opportunity now here in the 9th, and on to try to wrap this one up is a guy who's made it back from some serious arm troubles the past few years, the closer, Neftali Feliz. Kelly Johnson will be the man who'll start things in the ninth as they go to work against Feliz. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Good swing by Johnson, but he still comes up empty, 0-2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Feliz is ready. Here's the 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another one sent foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
94 on the outer edge. You can't help but take that.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
And with him in there trying to preserve a 1-run lead, the first thing he wants to do, don't let that leadoff hitter get on base to start the inning. That's a nice way to approach things. Now he's just 2 outs away from wrapping this one up.
Digging in, Asdrubal Cabrera. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, a rough day so far. He's already got a hat trick, so I think it would be nice just to see him put some wood on it.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Brown on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out already, down 1 in the ninth. He's got to find a way to get on base somehow, some way. And this is going to set up a fantastic finish as he's all the way into scoring position now on that double.
Here's Juan Lagares as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. One out and a runner on second base. Chopper foul. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
I'm sure he'd like to have another shot at that pitch. But, you know, at least he's able to move that tying run up to third now with 2 away.
Kurt Suzuki will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Crowd on its feet. Here's Feliz to the plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Harrison has it. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 3-2. Good night from Pittsburgh.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors.